Hell yeah. Sorry, since we're doing this, I wanted to take some video for the channel. So this is my old lady. Say hello.
Hi.
Them are the kiddos. Say hey guys. And we are running fence posts today, all the way down. And yes, every one of these trees was timbered and cut from this property. And so they're pine poles. They're not quite done. Technically you want to burn them and oil them. So we'll burn them and oil them in place, along with dropping concrete down at the base, which will keep it steady. But I'll have to pull each of the poles out as we go down and tar the bottom of them, or put some kind of sealant on the bottom of them to keep them from rotting. But for the most part, this is what we're doing, and then we run the barbed wire fencing or whatever it is we want to run. Standard feeding is, I think, so roughly about 10 foot. And these aren't exact. They're just these poles run all the way down to about where the bee box is 10 foot, and then the poles there are just run by sight. So, and then what my wife is doing is she is using, oh God, that's stupid. I can't remember what what that tool is called.
A debarker?
Well, yeah, it's a debark, but it's got a specific name for it. I can't remember. So if you do know the name of that tool and want to leave a comment on here.
We forgot the name of it.
We forgot the name. Anyway.
It was bought off Amazon though.
Yeah, it's, debarks the tree to make round wood, which is round pole. You can use it for buildings. You can cut it in half to make siding if you have an Alaskan sawmill, which we do. I like this here Husqvarna 450 Rancher. It's been a real good chainsaw. It just about cranks up on the first and second pull. Really good. Had it for about a year, 2 years, I think. My cousin does tree work, so he tuned it up a little bit, but it mostly straight out of the box it's tuned. Needs a little bit of break-in time, but for the most part, Husqvarna did real good with the 450 and the 460, I think, or the 450. I want to say it's either 455 or 460. I want to say it's 460 Rancher. They did a real good job with that. I'm not a big chainsaw guy, but for homesteading, something about like that for the 450 Rancher, 460 Rancher, $400-500. Tractor Supply, really good. The tool my wife bought is from Amazon, but you can go to any chainsaw equipment place and they'll order it for you, or if they might even have one. And then I have right here is a snatch chain. It's a logging chain. Well, logging cable. I don't have a tractor, so I use my truck. It's 4-wheel drive Sierra, GMC Sierra 1500 by $3,000 for this truck. I mean, honestly, not bad. I mean, it's old. It's, it's beat up, rhino lined, But for a farm truck and my daily driver, I couldn't ask for a better truck. It helps with the farming, but as I had stated, I do have the GoFundMe to help me try to build up so I can get a better piece of equipment, because I can't really use the truck all the time. And what we do with these logs, and as like way back here, you see I got a bunch there. I got a bunch of lumber there, and I really do need a tractor with a front bucket to do a lot of the cleaning, bush hogging. I've got that whole giant acre back there that I have to clear, at least clear out the middle. So I mean, that's like all summer of a job. But I've got a septic tank right in there, right? Okay, so like right there, that I need to dig up and redo. So yeah, really need that help, guys. I know generally asking for stuff, like I don't like asking for stuff, but me and my family really need the help. So I've got to take down this big old tree, which is, let's see, my finger right here again. That big old tree that has, come on, fade out. There we go. That's already been, right, my cousin died. Shout out to Eddie Weaver. May he forever rest in peace in heaven, I hope.
Miss you, buddy.
We miss him greatly. He had a bobcat and was doing a lot of this stuff for me, but since he passed, I see that. Can you go put that back in the? Can you go put it back in the burn pit, please?
Please, baby.
Don't. I don't want you to ruin your umbrella, baby. Go put it back in the burn pit. But like I said, my wife, she gets out here, she debarks.
I don't know why I like to do it.
Which helps me out a lot. Then I take the poles and I set the poles. I snatch the poles. I cut the poles. 60-40 worth of work. But that's, I mean, look at her. Look at my wife. Look at her. She's that big. Look at her. She's this big. Like little tiny thing. And I am a big old fat guy. Well, and I'm a dude. So the hard manual labor stuff goes to me. She helps me 40% of the time with the manual labor stuff. She likes doing this kind of stuff. It helps me out. So no complaints there. I think 60-40 would be about an average marriage split. Or at least in our marriage it works, don't it, baby?
Okay. Yeah, it does.
So.
I'm done.
But all right. Well, I'm gonna cut off right here because we're gonna back the truck up so that we ain't gotta walk these things everywhere. Because I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably about 8 more poles to run before we call it a day. So anyway, for those of you that are watching, thank you. This is definitely homesteading the hard way. But for 4E's Ranch and Farm, we appreciate the views. And if you haven't, like, subscribe, and comment. Drop me a comment. I don't get a lot of comments. It's not, the algorithm's not letting it go out. So share, post, like tell your friends to share, whatever. So this kind of gets out. So I don't want to become internet famous, but I'd like to reach a couple of thousand views. So anyway, hey, we for those in the St. Clair County area, hey, say hey baby with a messy face. I'm gonna get you. Squish, 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 squish. We are trying to start a business. So 4E's Ranch, if you need eggs, chickens, livestock, give me a shout. If I ain't got it, I will eventually. I know during the spring we're gonna have I'll have a sale for chickens, Easter eggers, bannies, stuff like that. If you need a rooster, I think I have one rooster available. Sell them to you for $10. During the springtime, I should have some pigs. I don't know about goats. I got to update on my herd. I lost one. So anyway, if you ain't liking me, do it. If you ain't sharing me, do it. So redneck salute. Bye.